All right, my name is Frost FM, and I'm not going to waste your time. So basically, I'm going to jump right into it. With Distrokid, you're going to want to have your music on here because you're going to be able to make royalty income based off the songs you upload. So you'll have it in Amazon, iTunes, TikTok, yeah, all the other streaming sites you basically know. So for me, like for anybody I've linked this video to, I'm heavily recommending this if you're trying to get some growth outside of YouTube, because if you stay consistent on Spotify and all the other sites, I can almost assure you that you'll make more than whatever you're doing on YouTube right now as far as AdSense goes, especially if you even got like the 1,000 subscriber threshold or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to tell you, like right here, just go ahead, fill in your email, fill out, and just put in whatever information you need to. And what I want to show you here is like the plans that I really recommend. Like the musician, like you're gonna have like the musicians plus, and the label. And this one right here, it's not even worth this. I mean, if you have $20 to go ahead, like I'd say go ahead if you're really trying to save a penny. But for me, like I heavily recommend all musicians, music producers, whoever you're doing like your music thing, just go ahead and buy this right here, because it's going to have all that you need. Like you're going to have like the Spotify verification mark, you're going to have all your daily stats, you're going to be able to even like get your YouTube. Like if you notice on my main YouTube channel, I actually have a check mark or whatever, like a little music check mark. And on that kind of makes me look more official. Like you can actually do that in the settings and Distrokid, and I might actually show you some of the features that I have on that. So this right here, it's really like the most feasible thing I would recommend. Like for $35 a year, say one of your songs pops up and you get like 10,000 to 100,000 streams or something like that, it's gonna pay for itself. Like I can almost assure that. If now this is the major caveat. If you're willing to invest in yourself, like if you're just going to upload once or twice, or even like maybe I don't know, a few times in the span of 3 months, like I wouldn't even waste your time with this. Like if that's the kind of like work ethic that you have, don't bother with none of this. Don't do none of this. But if you're willing to really invest in your music, treat it like a business, and actually put in the consistent work, like this is a no-brainer to me. Now, as far as like the labels go, and like this right here, if you're trying to manage multiple people, like I actually would recommend this, and I'm actually gonna probably try this out myself in a later video because I'm kind of interested to see how that works. I just want to experiment with it. So like if you're trying to get like a band, or you have multiple people that are associated with you, like this right here, definitely worth your time. But I think I'm gonna stop wasting time here and actually show you some of the features that I have. So like, let me go to some of the ones that I use a lot. Like as far as like the verification and stuff, if you're kind of wondering how that looks, let me close this little pop-up here. But let's go. Streaming goodies. You're going to pull out this little drop-down menu where it's more and everything. And it's like, if you go to your YouTube official channel, I'm not going to click that because I already, well, let me see if it'll pop up. But like if you click the little YouTube thing there, it's going to take you to, it's going to tell you that, oh, it's going to give you like the music check mark and everything. And then you're going to want to select, like, if you have multiple artists too, it'll also populate them if you want to have them like on the YouTube official artist page or whatever. You'll have a drop down list and you just select that. And once you kind of made your choice or whatever, like they'll just go ahead and handle it for you, and you'll look all snazzy like this. So let's pull that up. Let's go to the analytics. Let's see. And I guess like on here, it kind of shows you like some of the stats, and for some reason mine isn't loading, but I wouldn't worry too much about it because like on the mobile app I can actually see it better. But if everything goes as planned, like you'll get this little check mark and everything. So let me go to my channel, and boom, you kind of see it there. I don't want that to play, but you kind of get what I'm getting at. And with the Spotify for Artists thing, like if you click this right here, whenever it loads, You'll be taken to a screen. You'll be asked to authorize an account. You say agree. You might have to make a new account or whatever, but that's fine. Just fill in the information if you don't have that screen. And like, this is very useful as far as tracking like your metrics and stuff in Spotify, because you can see what's performing well, what isn't performing well, what tweaks you should do, like your audience and things like that. It shows you all sorts of little goodies. So this right here is like worth its weight in gold. And you can also do the same thing for Apple Music, but let's go ahead and click that. Select an artist. And if you don't have an Apple Music for artisting, you might have to make an account. So if you don't see the screen that I'm about to go to, they'll ask you to just make an account, and then you'll just request access to it. And it's not too complicated. So let's see. We'll go ahead and do that. They'll ask you to like click on one of your songs or whatever. And since my connection's already approved, I can pretty much go to Apple Music. So I already have a pre-save link, so wait for it to load. I just want to show you what it looks like. This right here shows you all your little metrics. You can go to the past week, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, year to date. Let's do the past 12 weeks. Give it a little minute to load, and pretty much shows you everything you kind of need to see. And as far as other nifty features, you have your, let's see, what else do I use? You got your referral program. If you want to refer people, they'll give you like a little $5 commission. And FYI, if you got value from this video, go ahead and use my little referral link, because you get a discount and I get a payout, and I just want to be transparent about that. And let's see, you can set up like all your little payment and stuff in like your accounts and settings. And I think as far as like the features that I kind of use, and you can also do like little promo cards and stuff. Like I don't really use this because I have my own editor or whatever. But like, say, let's see, let me just pick a random song. I'll just do the Among Us, and like give it a second to load. Like if you need some type of promotional card or whatever, it's actually very useful. Like you can see how nifty this might look, and I guess I'm gonna go with this one because I'm a middle-list guy. And you can like save all that, and let's see, what else do we have? Lyrics. That's like if you're in service or whatever, but I guess the main thing people want to see too is like the bank. And like if you have any with money you can withdraw, like you'll just go ahead and click this. I'm not gonna click this right now, but it kind of shows you like the breakdown of like all the money that you've made and everything for the month, for the year, and all that. So yeah, I think that about concludes it. And from there, once you have your account, you'll have all your tracks that are uploaded here, and your upload, and kind of select your choices. Like for me, it's not something I really think too heavily on. Just fill out the information. Be careful with that. Oh, don't waste your time with YouTube money. That's not even like I'd rather have it. Kind of flags people down, so just be aware of that. Like if you do that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other questions about Distrokid, let me know. But that should really pretty much get you started.